Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It is 21st of June 2021, Monday. It is class 11th, subject education. Dear students, as you know, we are discussing the pre-primary education, the organization of pre-primary education, the aims and objectives of pre-primary education, the importance of pre-primary education. We have discussed some of its subtopics, and today we are going to discuss what are the we have discussed what are the causes and problems of population this pre-primary education, and today we are going to discuss the solution of problems. How can we impart pre-primary education? How can we expand pre-primary education? How can we implement pre-primary education in our schools? What are the solutions of the problems that are being faced by the department in promoting this pre-primary education? Dear students, the first problem is finance. As it is well said, money makes the mere go. Dear students, regarding finance, it may be suggested that the generous contributions from wealthier sections of the society and suitable provisions by the industrial management should form the major source of financing pre-primary education. While dealing with nursery and primary education, one of the famous education commission, that Kothari Commission, suggests that private enterprise should be mainly concerned with pre-primary education, and state should assist through grant in aid on the basis of equalization. Accordingly, pre-primary schools catering to the needs of children from the underprivileged group will have a higher claim on state funds. The students, according to Kothari Commission, the expansion of pre-primary education, according to this Kothari Commission, an enrollment of 5% in the age group of 3 to 5 and 50% in the age group of 5 to 6 in preschool classes will be reasonable target by 1986. It was the estimation of Kothari Commission. The private bodies, local bodies, office, panchayats, and municipal committees should be asked to open pre-primary schools, and every possible assistance should be given to them. While doing expansion, the care of children of poor working mothers and residents of urban and slum areas should get the best attention. As Kothari Commission recommended, a network of children's play centers should be established with every primary school, to be conducted by an especially trained teacher of that primary school who will get due allowances for it. Every encouragement should be given to experimentation, particularly in devising less costly methods of expanding pre-primary education. Dear students, there is one more session to solve the problems of pre-primary education. It is control. As per Kothari Commission, pre-primary education development centers should be set up, one in each of state institute of education and one in each district, for the development, supervision, and guidance of the pre-primary education in the area. Coordination should be maintained among different agencies that work in the field of pre-primary education. Particularly, it is essential for the State Education Department to develop close relation with Central Social Welfare Board, the Indian Council of Child Welfare, and the Community Development Administration. The students, teachers for pre-primary schools, properly trained teachers should be appointed and good salaries should be offered to them. The state should take the responsibility of providing training for primary school teachers. In service training facilities should also be provided by the state. More training institutions for the training of teachers in the Montessori techniques, kindergarten system of FOBEL, and pre basic scheme should be opened. Colleges of education should be encouraged to run such classes immediately. Women teachers should be given preference and special facilities. Generally, women teachers give up the profession after marriage. They should be posted in their home places. Building furniture and equipment. Each school must have needed equipment. Buildings should be open and airy. Simple structures will be advocated to suit the type of primary school. More costly and better building may be constructed. Whenever possible, different designers and planners at various cost levels should be got previewed. This would require experimentation in some typical areas. The furniture of the school should be simple, comfortable, and durable. Those simple games should be provided which do not require unnecessary expenditure. Toy banks may be organized for the purpose of collecting useful toys for children in the primary school. Toy making should be introduced as a craft in girls' high school. The multi-purpose high schools and polytechnics should be encouraged to manufacture such of the articles of equipment for primary schools as could be bought under the scheme of practical work in their carpentry and other sections. So far as the curriculum is concerned, curriculum of every primary school must be based on spontaneous interest and first-hand experience of child, which may help in developing muscular coordination, personal health activities, sensory training, social training, skills, and right attitude. Play activities should form a great part of the curriculum at this stage. It is really undesirable that children are not trained in expression through mother tongue, but they are made to scream some verses in English. The following the students' emphasis on research and experimentation should be the priority at this stage. Special emphasis should be laid on the development of appropriate program of experimentation and research. The government should pay great attention to primary education and encourage experimentation and research in this field. Only then a good plan of primary school can be made and implemented which will suit the need of children all over the country. Establishing close contacts with the parents of every primary school should establish close contact with parents. Their active cooperation should be sought for the welfare of their parents. They should be made conscious concerning the need of sending their children in primary schools. Education for wise parenthood should be given to adults in rural and urban areas. It will make them aware of the utility of primary school. Priority to primary education should be priority should be given to primary education. Reducing cost of education should be planned. How we can give the less expensive education to our children. Clear cut government policy. The Ministry of Education and the Department of Education, the Ministry of Education of Government of India should entrust all directions, guidance, and monitoring work relating to pre-primary education to the Department of Education. At present, this work is done by several other departments like various wings. It should have a pre-primary wing also. Dear students, suitable literature in Indian language should be prepared. Preparation of indigenous material should be the focus in inexpensive indigenous primary education material should be prepared. This should be locally made and should be easily available. Appropriate environment should be provided to the children. Attractive buildings, training facilities to teachers, toy banks, suitable books, parent awareness, teachers association, boards, model schools, establishment of model primary schools by the government and local bodies, liberal grant rules, uh, voluntary organizations, encouragement to voluntary organizations should be made in service education. Dear students, Dr. Sozia's view about this primary education, how we can overcome the problems of primary education. She says some of the useful conditions for the promotion of primary education: the open air type of building, the indispensable garden, the inexpensive education toys and rich play material, the simple balanced diet and healthy food, the created routine of nursery pre-primary school day, the interesting and varied activities and experiences. All these take captive the heart of the young child, and while they give him intensive pleasure, also educate him and enable him to make necessary social and personal adjustment. Dear students, it is all for today, and tomorrow we will discuss some other topic. Till then, bye. Assalamu alaikum.